Hey guys, it's Olivia here. I'm our head of partner success here at Advertis. Just wanted to make this quick video, just showing how we do onboarding for our agency partners, all the way from our small solopreneurs, all the way up to our enterprise partners. So this is our master sheet that I wanted to show you. This is just the template, but just wanted to keep everything proprietary for our current agency partners. So this is the face sheet. And what this is it kind of just shows us a quick overview of who are the active clients that either we are going to manage or we're currently managing. And then we also have a section that is for anything that may be in the pipeline that anybody from the business development, account management, strategist side are working on together, and just things that we can be aware of coming down the pipeline, so that way we can help support our partners as well as be able to appropriately prep the operations team as it gets closer to onboarding. Also on this page, just to make things a little bit more consistent, we do have links to our strategy forms right here. So it's especially helpful as new opportunities come up and they may not be ready for a strategy yet. It's all right here in the same document. So that way you have an easy one place to go to be able to find all that information. On the next page, we have our client information. This one is really nice. So what we do is this isn't necessarily something that we have our partners do. Usually this is something that the account management team and our partners work through together. And usually our account management team inputs all of this information. So what we do is we kind of have a preliminary kickoff for any new account that we're working in together. And what we'll do is we'll go through some of these very basic tribal knowledge questions just to really set up the operations team for success. So we put in the client name, what platforms we're utilizing. Is it PPC? Is it SEO? And making sure all that are applicable are in there. And then we just kind of start putting in all of that necessary info. The website, what's their address, where are they targeting geographically, revenue per sale, and so on and so on. We also have an access portion. So as our partners are letting our team know, hey, I gave you access to Google Analytics, or I gave you access to Facebook Business Manager, we can come in here and just select it off. So that way everybody's on the same page and it's all in one space. As we go down a little further, there's still more questions. Again, this is something that the Advertis account management team goes through with our partner and fills this out a little more on the backside, just to really make sure we get a lot of good questions answered. The next tab that we have here is our dashboard link. So what we'll do is we'll input every client name that we are currently working on together, or even ones that you're already currently working on that you would like to have a dashboard solution for. We always like to list the project managers, sometimes plural, and the primary point of contact, so that way we can make sure that we give the right people access. And then what days do we want to make sure that we send out reports on? Every agency and business is different. So some people like to send it out on the 1st and the 15th, others are the 5th. And it can be completely customizable. We can send it out weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. We just want to make sure that everybody is aware of when those are supposed to be sent out, and so we can do it appropriately. You've got this white label link right here that will take you directly there. And then we also like to input anybody on your team that needs the access and then how to have access. So we'll give you the dashboard login as well as your password. It's usually something super safe like password 123. And then you can go back and change it on your own. We just try to make it completely streamlined so you can get in there the first time and then you can change it from there. The next tab is our client notes and optimizations. I really like this place because, again, I love that this sheet is kind of your one-stop shop where you can find everything. So as we're working in Slack together, you don't have to worry about looking at a bunch of different pins or looking in the shared drive. And this way, just about everything that you need is in this master sheet. So right here is where we're going to include weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly reports. So it will go here by client name, what platforms are managed. So if ABC business is doing Meta, Google, and SEO, they will have 3 line items here. So that way I can make sure that this one would say Meta reoccurring report, this would say Google weekly report, and this would say monthly SEO report. And so that way it's super easy to find and you just know exactly what you're looking at. Down here, I did include the platforms and how frequently we update those documents. And just to make it a little bit easier and more transparent for you guys. But don't worry, because when we update those reports, we usually will send out a quick Slack. Hey, those reports are updated. Please have a look. And that's usually done about a day or two before our bi-weekly cadence. So that way you have a chance to look it over and then let us know if you have any questions. And it just makes it a little bit easier for everybody. This here is our monthly ad budget. So if we have a client that their budget varies and it's not a standard, $5,000 per month, and it is goes in peaks and valleys, especially if we saw the beginning of the month was a little slow, so we want to push extra budget to try to get more leads by the end of the month. This is where we'll kind of keep track of that. So we just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. So if we're allocated a certain budget for November, that we stick to it and we kind of know where we're pacing and where we're at. We also have a tab here for client login details. So if we need access to Unbounced or anything else that may be pertinent to the client that your team wants to make sure that we have access to so we can see, you can just drop that in here and it makes it just a wee bit easier. And then the last tab we have is referral information. So if you were to refer a direct client or another agency that you may know to work with us, we want to make sure that we compensate you for that, because word of mouth is one of the best referrals you can get. So we just have a quick line item of what that looks like, as well as we give all of our partners a credit for any Google reviews, video testimonials, and LinkedIn reviews. So just wanted to make this quick video kind of going through what the onboarding process looks like. So usually first call, we'll kind of go through this sheet together, make sure we've got it juking and jiving, make sure it's in Slack for everybody. It's also going to be in the shared drive because we just want to make sure that the two main places you would go to look, that it's there. And then we primarily work out of this doc together as a team, whether it's business development, account management, or operations. This is kind of our one-stop shop to have everything in one place. All right. Well, looking forward to working together. See ya.